22:10 is the time on Night Out with Chuma. It's time for Famous Fridays. Folks, I've been waiting for this interview for a minute now. I have the one and only legendary K-Smash in the building. Folks, I've been waiting for this for a minute now. Smash.
Yeah.
Listen to that voice.
I've been eluding this interview for a long time.
For a long time.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Yeah.
But thank you very much for coming, buddy.
You're welcome, man. We're brothers.
How are you?
I'm good. And how are you?
I don't know what to do with myself right now because, dude, like, I don't think you even understand the impact, the amount of contribution you have done in people's lives, mine inclusive.
Well, yeah.
I don't think you even understand. I don't think we tell you enough what you have done for a lot of people. But before we get into that, you know, I always like to relax my guests.
Yeah.
We start off the show with your party starter. What is that song that gets you ratchet? Whatever you're doing, whether you're doing a hard day at work, you're driving past, you know, you're like, okay, maybe let me take a moment,
you know,
take a mood or something,
you know, then you're even almost tempted to make a video when you're driving in the car, but I'm not into that. I'm not yet into that zone. But you know, I love Adiwele.
Yeah.
Young Stunner, Cubs of the Small, Maporita.
Yeah.
I love that song, man.
What is it about this song that just...
Dude, the beat, the hook. Listen to that. Listen to that. The ooh.
So if Stunner, King Pori and Kabza came, you would definitely go to that show.
So I was excited when I heard that Stunner was coming. And apparently I was supposed to be MC at that event, but it coincided with what I was supposed to do, like at work. So I had to say, well, I can't make it. So I had to recommend that Jeka Fella takes on the MCing on that show. I was very excited because this is the song I wanted to bop to.
Welcome to Famous Friday, folks. This is K-Smash's Party Starter. Let's get started.
Nights Out with Chuma.
I decided to take a lay back. Yeah.
And you're enjoying that?
I mean, I'm good. I mean, it's passion.
You know what I'm asking.
No. PR is my passion.
You know what I'm asking.
It pays my bill. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I love what I do. Seriously speaking, when I switched from accounts to PR, I think I found my place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love what I do. Obviously, radio is also part of my life. It's always been part of my life.
Isn't that your first love?
People always want to put me.
Isn't that your first love? I mean, listen to you right now.
Listen.
If you can hear your voice right now.
Chuma, you want me to get fired, right? And he said radio was his first love.
I'm just saying.
He's not enjoying what he's doing. No, dude.
I'm just saying.
Listen. Dude.
Even the corporates know.
Dude, listen. Probably.
Oh, he's about to get fired.
No. I don't think I will because they support me, eh?
They understand.
Luckily, wherever I've worked, they've always supported me. And listen, radio or media and PR makes a great combination.
Yeah.
Probably.
So you haven't really switched that much.
Not really.
It's still the same.
If you've noticed, most of the people that are now in PR are mostly from the media background, so it works to our advantage somehow. But you need to strike the balance.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm not on radio is I've got a very demanding job, and radio calls for consistency.
Yeah.
I don't mind having one show. To be honest, I don't mind.
Say that again.
I don't mind having one show.
I want the people upstairs at Phoenix
Lucci
FM
knows that. I've been lobbying.
Oh, thank you. He's even name dropping. Say that again. Say it.
Lucci, you've been tendering me a show on Phoenix.
Did you hear that, Lucci?
For the past 5 years.
He's cool with doing one show.
I mean, come on, man. I mean, there's nothing wrong.
Before we get deep into this, welcome back home, brother.
Thanks a lot, man. This is the station that made me who I was. I started I came on this station when I was a teenager. I was a young boy, man. Yeah. And ironically, I started as a newscaster. You know, when I wanted to get back into radio, I think this year or the other year, I said, listen, Luch, I just want to be on radio because radio is fulfilling. I'm free on Sundays, afternoon, Saturdays, sometimes I'm free. Then I told him, okay, I want to get back as a newscaster. I want to be reading news. Then he says, why do you want to get back to boring things?
Why are we putting a legend to read
Can
news?
you imagine? That's what he called me. I said, no, why do you want to do boring stuff? I said, but Luch, I started off as a newscaster. I said, no, dude, I can give you a show, but let's talk about it. But I do understand. I think maybe it's issues of, am I going to be consistent with the show? Am I, you know what I'm saying? Because radio is about consistency, let's be honest.
But the K-Smash, we all know, is a perfectionist. He would not take on something if he doesn't know he will deliver. If you're not sure of doing it, you would not even take it. So we know if you say, I want one show, we know you can handle it. Lucci, do your thing, brother.
Oh my God,
Do your thing.
So, I mean, I don't mind having one show, but obviously it comes with a lot of commitment, you know, balancing up what I do and making sure that I do the right thing even at work. I follow the procedures and so on and so forth.
Let's talk about radio itself, man. I want to hear from you, somebody who has been involved in designing, programming, designing a lot of radio, creating it from the scratch to making it world status. What's your take on what radio is right now in Z? Be honest.
That's a very interesting question.
Be honest.
And I love having honest conversation. I mean, let's be honest, man. And I can probably ask you the same question. Have you had any wow idea the last 5 years on radio?
I'll say mine. I'll be biased.
So, yes, there's a lot of things that have changed. Radio has evolved. There's social media now. There's new technologies. There's a lot of things that have changed. But I still feel people are doing the same thing over and over. There's not so many new wow ideas. I mean, radio is about ideas, man. It's about creativity. I think we just, it's just doing my thing. And for me, sometimes I ask myself, do we really have people that are passionate about radio, or they do it because they've got to do it? Okay. I feel we, you know,
I know you're watching your words, but just speak, man.
No. I'm saying I hope we have people that are really passionate and are not doing it. Why am I saying that? I've seen a lot of young people that are jumping from radio station to radio station, radio station to radio station, and not your generation, the other generation. And I'm thinking, I speak to them and I talk to them like an uncle, like, okay, what are you looking for? Because they'll tell me, today I've switched, I'm at this station. So I always ask them, what are you looking for? Then they'll tell me, no, this is not what paying, this is not. And I'll tell them, okay, it's crazy, guys. The first thing should be passion.
Don't chase the money.
You will not find it. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh, I've had those conversations.
Exactly.
They look at me like,
and it's annoying.
Yeah, timer, you don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. You don't know what you're talking about.
No. Do it for the passion. Just do it. Do a good job. Do an excellent job, and be good at it, and then the money will come later.
You know, it's funny you say, when was the last time you had a wow idea, right? So another guy I follow and who inspires me a lot, Roger Good from South Africa. He was doing an interview, I think, on Cliff Central, and he said the same thing. Is like, when was the last time you were listening to radio? You've arrived at work in the morning, you can't even get out of the car. You know you're late, but you want to hear what this guy is talking about, because you're like, nifuna nisidize first. But you know you're late. The boss is even looking at you, but you're in the car. You're like, boss, I'm coming. Yawama radio. Because the idea was wow. It's like, when was the last time you heard that? When was the last time radio did that to you? So I have conversation with a lot of people that are not even in radio, and they'll say the same thing. They have not heard wow ideas. They feel these days that people that talk for a very long time, like you can drive from town to Lilai and these two talking. People are just having conversation. So you wonder if stations have got a standard or a way that
people can just talk for a short period of time. I know in ASEAN and other countries they do that, but here you and me can just be chatting about stuff.
Yeah.
For 45 minutes but I don't know the formats.
That's going to be my next question. That's going to be my next question. What has changed? Is it the listener dynamics or the package that radio is putting out? Is what has changed for people to be talking for 45 minutes?
My other question is that are people really doing what the people want? Do they do any form of research or analysis? Do they really understand what their audience is like or what they want? So when you talk about listener dynamics as well, to be honest, one of the things that I know has changed is that we have very more and well-informed listeners now. So you can't afford to make a mistake.
Yeah.
Like our listeners are super amazing, and you can never take it for granted that you're smarter than the listeners. We're in the information age.
Yeah.
And sometimes radio presenters fall into the trap of thinking that they know everything.
Yeah.
That's very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? We've got a lot of people that are more educated than us. They're well traveled, like they're on a different level. So there's need for a lot of research, man. We can't take it for granted. And also, it's not a guarantee that because you're a good influencer and automatically that makes you a good presenter.
I'm glad you brought that up.
So we need to train people.
I'm glad you brought the influencer aspect on.
Look, I'm gonna be quoted, I'm sure, because every time I get on radio, I get quoted.
Oh, we want that, please.
No.
Quote the legend.
And you know what? This is just honest conversation that we're having. Just cool conversation, honest conversation. I'm not here to bash anybody.
No.
But what I'm saying is, even the way we're employing staff that are going on radio and on TV, obviously we're basing on the numbers. I respect that. Maybe that's a strategy, but let's train them. Let's retrain them. This is a job, man. Being on radio is a job. It's a professional job.
Yeah.
And people have to do the right thing.
I kind of experienced hiring influencers, and I saw it backfire. So Metro FM and ESA did that for a bit.
Yes.
They hired influencers because of their numbers.
Yes.
And the numbers went down. So black folks started listening to 5FM, a white radio station, and people were like, wait, what's going on? Why are the black folk leaving?
Yes.
Because we hired influencers, and the way they're talking to their people on social media is not the way you talk to people on radio.
Spot on. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
So it backfired.
Yeah.
So they flipped it real quick.
So I mean, no, I've got no beef with that strategy, but people need to understand that it's different. The way you talk to people on the radio and social media are totally different. There's a way that we deliver on radio.
So you kind of answered my next question. If you had an opportunity, what would you change?
Okay. Firstly, if I had an opportunity to change something about the industry or radio.
Radio. Let's start with radio.
If I had an opportunity to change radio. One of the things that's currently missing on radio is a station that plays really good music, because everybody wants to talk politics. I don't know why everybody thinks that they need to do politics. Why?
Can I turn down this music? Can you say that again? Somebody has finally said it.
Serious not.
Why do we think everybody wants to listen to politics?
Exactly. Why are we all following one station because it has worked for them in the morning, and you all want to do the same thing? Why?
Thank you.
No, seriously. It has worked for them. Do something different.
Yeah. We all can't do politics.
No.
We all can't do politics.
Boss. I mean, sometimes you just want to listen to some good vibe music, some nice vibes. You're driving to work.
With my kids. I've had a stressful week.
Yes, sir.
I'm not even happy waking up to go to work, but you get me in the mood to get to work.
Because it worked for this, we also do this. And you find that you tune in on a Tuesday, all radio dials have got talk shows talking politics.
So no.
On a Thursday, everybody is doing the same, most of them.
What are we doing on Thursdays?
I'm saying some stations, most those that are within the 89 up to something bandwidth, most of them are doing the same thing, guys. Yeah.
So you would change that? No politics.
Not really no politics. Let's balance it, man.
Yeah.
The people that just want to have some game shows, the people that want to listen to just light conversation in the morning. Nice, light, informative, educative, good, real conversation.
That's it.
Not too hard conversation.
So
it can be draining, you know that.
So we're not all like that.
No, it's a misconception. Not all Zambians want to always be bombarded with politics. No. Okay. How were we enjoying radio in the olden days? We're not saying we should go back to the olden days. My point is, it's not everybody that wants politics all the time.
Okay. We're listening. We're taking notes. I have my...
Let's have some fun radio. Some cool, nice, good radio.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm taking notes.
This is just honest conversation.
Yes. No,
and you called me for honest conversation.
And right? with all due respect, we're not trying to fight.
No.
We're not bashing.
It's not even bashing. It's not even a fight.
Yeah.
I'm not name calling. I'm just saying how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
This is for the love. I know how passionate you are about the industry.
Yeah.
So this is just to see it grow.
And you never know. It can even help somebody to come up with other programming ideas other than politics, and it can really work for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine just a nice music feel-good station.
Yeah.
What it can do to this industry, my man.
Okay. Somebody would say there is a radio station already doing that, and I'm actually
heard about it. I know that station, but it has also started politics.
They have?
Yeah. And I even commented on their page one day, and somebody called me from there and said, because I knew it was a music station. So when I was amazed to see that they had this hard political talk show, which, I mean, is cool. Probably they're re-strategizing or rebranding. But I thought the idea they had at first was really cool. Like, okay, we have something new and different and refreshing now.
Yeah.
You know.
Somebody just sent me a text here. Says politics is easier and cheaper to churn out. Is it?
To churn out? Is cheap good?
No. But I also don't.
I don't understand what that means, though.
But I also don't think politics is easier because it involves a lot of research.
It does. But again, are we delivering the political interviews in the right way? Then that could be the other question.
Yeah.
If you say it's easier, what are you saying? Because something happened on social media, you follow it up and you make some more questions, and you think by interrogating this politician, then you're going to get some mileage, right?
Yeah.
And then everybody's going to call you the coolest interviewer, right?
Okay. He's having an honest conversation.
I'm just talking.
Oh no, I'm taking notes, buddy. I'm taking notes.
You brought me here to have the conversation, right?
I'm taking notes.
Okay, so yeah. But on a serious note, there's a lot of developments going on in radio. What I like also about the new generation is that they're free spirited. They're fearless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They speak their mind out. As we were very cautious of what we were saying those days. You know what I mean? And we have a generation now that just, speaks their mind, and they're very tech savvy.
Yeah.
They follow the trends. What's going on? That's really cool for radio, because radio has become fast paced.
Yeah.
What else would I like to change if I had an opportunity? I would like to see people on radio be paid very, very well, especially in the private media.
Isn't it sad that it's 2023 and we're still having this pay conversation?
It is actually very, very sad. It's sad. I would love to see a situation where people get paid well, and because when we pay our celebrities well, people will be respected.
But then the radio owners will tell you we're not making that much money.
It's very difficult, of course, to run a radio station because our advertising rates are very low. That's the fact. So I sympathize with the radio owners sometimes. Okay, having worked at a strategic level on a radio station, I know what it takes to start a station. I know what expenses radio stations incur in terms of operational expenses. It's not easy, you know. Our advertising rates firstly are low, but again, there's a way we can have a win-win situation with the people that work for the radio stations, without really without the radio station going down in terms of the expenses. There's always a way, maybe setting the standard kind of pay, which is not there, because a radio owner can agree to just be paying you 1,500. Take it or leave it. It's a kind of industry which is a hire and fire, or you wanna come and work with us. Okay, this is it, because you're straight from school. Most of the guys are straight from school and they can't really negotiate. You know, like and also there's also that thing of we don't understand our worth.
So who's the problem here? Is it us, the presenters, or?
But you don't have an association. Even comedians have an association. Who represents you? You're not organized. We are not organized. We are not united. You get the point? So if I own a radio station and James comes, I'll tell him, bruh, this is how much take it or leave it.
And I can't go in.
If you can't, there was another guy who's going to come, young and fresh. Now that sounds like somebody's way. And the language. Good looking out to my man, Mo Funky.
Wow.
I got you.
Wow.
Ambiri patona.
Pakatsofu na mlekin. Wow.
Then they give you the matching orders, right?
Yes.
Okay, radio is interesting instead.
Wow, I don't believe I said that. My next question is, you mentioned there's no unity. We don't have anybody to represent us. Just as the industry, the whole industry, man. I hear a lot of people complain collaborations don't work. There's no genuine friendship. There's no unity for growth. What's the deal? What's wrong? Why are we not working together? Period.
Yeah, I think I don't know why naturally the entertainment industry and media is about egos,
It's always a measuring contest.
People are egoistic, which is not necessary actually, because when you are united, we make more money together. The cake is big for everybody. I always say that, man. I believe in collaborations. I totally do. I rarely do shows alone. Rarely. When I do shows, I'm with somebody or I'm with other people. Because when we get together, we're happy together. We do a great show together. People are happy. They have had a great gig. We all smile.
Yeah.
So I think we need to change the narrative. We need to start having honest conversations. There might be hard conversations, but at some point we need to say, but what Chuma said is making sense. We can't be on the same level for a very long time. We can't be running things like this. Why can't we have an association formed and we've tried this before.
Don't we have a media association?
Media owners have.
Oh, it's for owners.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's a great initiative. But the guys working say in private media don't have a voice, one voice. So how do you set your standards like that if you don't really have one voice? How do you negotiate your conditions of service? It's tricky. How do you negotiate with the owners and say, gentlemen, we feel this, we feel the standard for a voiceover should be this, we feel the standard for a full-time DJ who's got 5 shows should be this, we feel for a part-time DJ is that. things like that.
There's guys I met who don't know that they need to be paid to be the voice of the station.
Voiceover.
They were surprised that wait, I can get paid for this. I'm like, yeah, we're using your voice, so I will pay you. I'm the one who said no. I'm going to be paying you to voice the imaging for the station.
Yeah. So all of that is because we people are not knowledgeable about what is expected of the industry, and dude, it's a talent, it's a gift, it's a skill. You need to be paid for it. You know what I'm saying? And people need to be paid right and well.
So what's stopping us? Where are the egos coming from?
We want to compete. I don't know why.
Isn't competition healthy?
But compete about what? About clothes? About who's got the best show? Who's got the best girls? What do you even compete about?
I don't know.
Exactly. So these are the conversations that people need to start talking about. Like, okay, guys, why is this not working? What's going on? We can't always be meeting as brothers because there's an event which has been put together by Danny Kaya. We meet there, we chat, blah 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 blah. Yeah, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time. Bye bye. Life goes on. Look at how the musicians support each other. Look at how the comedians have got an association. They work with each other. Look at how just the filmmakers are thriving in this country.
Even the actors are getting together. Yeah,
they're making money, man. So why not the radio presenters?
TV and radio presenters.
TV, radio presenters, club DJs as well. You know, we can do something different. You can do something different. We can make a change, such that even, you know, the young people that are extremely talented and they look up to you guys. You don't know. They look up to us guys. But when they probably see, then they start getting discouraged about the industry. But now, that's why a lot of young people want to get into music now, because they've seen what's going on with the industry.
People are making money from
crew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Jeez, man.
So that's what's up. So I think unity is very important. The unity is gonna make us even share ideas, network, come up with solutions on how we can better the industry. I think this should be the last year we're talking about these things. Let's see a difference next year. Let's see an association for radio and TV presenters, something, a body that's gonna represent people, that's gonna talk with one voice without being antagonistic to the media owners. No.
Yeah, we want to work with them.
Let's have a win-win. Work with the corporates. Let's raise the bar and not just be ordinary, because we're not.
Yeah,
we're not. It's not easy to be on radio and do what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The problem, I always say, the problem is we make it look easy, so people think it's just play.
Yeah, unfortunately.
People think it's just play.
Unfortunately, yeah. Actually, unfortunately, yeah. I agree with you. There are times that I've played at corporate events, I've played at weddings, somebody just thinks I'm just...
Yeah.
Why are we even paying this chap this much?
Yeah. What happened? Why are you doing for this?
You know what I mean?
When I tell Kambeko now briefly said, one line. But why do you want that much money? Okay,
so it's because the industry has not really, defined itself to the point that people see the value.
Yeah.
So it's up to us. It's up to the guys in the radio. It's up to the legends as well. So yeah, going forward, collaboration.
The way you are passionate about the industry, you've had your highs, you've had your lows.
Yeah.
Can we talk about some of your down moments?
Which was my down moment?
Where you were like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, there was a time I just, and I remember I was with my late brother LBC, may so rest in peace. We went through what is called the harsh reality, and I thank God we had to go through the harsh reality. It was a form of reality check, where we sat one day and you don't have transport money to get to work, okay,
and your K-Smashed.
Yeah, and we walked we used to live in Milestone area, Chainama. We walked up to town
Jeez.
Yeah, I think sometimes we used to walk. So one day we were walking again to town. Then we met some guy who said, "You guys, I always see you walking around." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I remember LBC said, "My guy, how long are we gonna be going through this kind of life? We're famous and we're broke." You get the point, huh?
Yeah.
Then in those walking times, as in Makopolo boys,
ati hero aenda na me.
imagine antukanapo pale mumin basi na bwana shota wankwacha.
What?
Nzeko bad. And that time I was doing People's Choice
Smash
on TV.
ashota one quarter.
My man, that's the day I stopped getting on buses.
Wow.
It was so embarrassing. So the harsh reality helped us say, this is not life. This is not right, my guy. So we decided to stop radio with LBC. So we started doing adverts, just doing adverts. And we made some money from adverts, eh? Then from the money, LBC said, "You know what? I don't want to be in Zambia anymore." That's how much he hated radio. Like he gave up. We gave up. He said, "I don't want to do this anymore." Every day we were in internet cafes, my guy, applying for school out of the country, just wanting to leave the country. Luckily, LBC got his break. He went to the UK. That's how he went to the UK. And I was alone now in Z, broken, bro. I was sad. I started pushing. I started pushing. And that is when I made a decision, like, you know what? I'm going to be doing corporate and media. Yeah, I love this. It's my passion. But it's a toll on me. I'm getting old. I'm sad. I'm broke. You get the point, eh? It was wild, man.
Yeah.
It was wild, you know, where you're failing to even pay for your rent.
Yeah.
You start staying at your mom's house.
Jeez.
Yeah. James used to come pick me up from there.
And your folks would ask, but you mind kukamba parade? Why are you?
But it's true.
Why are you living here?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. You go on radio every day.
Is it worth it?
You're on TV at night. Yeah, it was rough. So yeah, it was really rough.
Wow.
Then yeah, I started doubling it up. So started doing the corporate world thing and radio, TV, and some school. That's how somehow I got back on my feet. You know. Then yeah, we had the Hot FM project come on. I was excited, putting on my best. I was good.
I want us to talk about some of the projects you've done, how much contribution you've done for the industry. So, well, man, I'm glad you shared that story because I know there's a lot of on-air people who have gone through that. Some,
for real?
Some
and they don't talk about it.
Yes, they don't talk about it because somehow it's embarrassing.
No, it shouldn't be embarrassing. The last time I was here at Phoenix, I was on an interview and I was asked if I'd been through a dark place.
Yeah.
And I opened up that I'd gone through depression.
Yeah.
There was a social media story about me going through depression. I wasn't embarrassed because I think people need to start talking about the things that they've gone through.
Yeah.
It's gonna help somebody. You have to be real.
Yeah.
I mean, our lives have not been perfect. They're never perfect. You never know who you're helping. I don't know who's going through what I went through right now.
Yeah.
And how I can help them. Because these things are bad. There are a lot of people that are celebrities and are struggling, you know, financially, which is leading to mental health issues. It's crazy out there.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to speak to somebody about what you're going through. You just never know.
Just open up about it.
My man,
you don't know who you're gonna help.
That's the best. That's the best, man. That's the best. When I opened up to some people about what I was going through, they helped. When I was going through the harsh reality, I opened up to Obankweto Tembo. And he spoke to me.
And he showed up.
He showed up, he spoke to me, and he had gone through what I went through, actually. Yeah. Where he was like, I'm broke, I'm famous, and what. So he also tried another route, and yeah.
Folks, if you're just joining us, I'm talking to the legendary K-Smash. We're talking media and the entertainment industry. The man has contributed so much to the industry. We're about to give him his flowers.
Nights Out with Chuma.
Smash, I want to take you back.
Yeah.
It's time we gave you your flowers. We have this tendency of giving flowers to people when they die.
Wow.
We're not wishing you death, by the way.
I'm not dying.
We rebuke that. It's not happening.
I'm still here.
Yeah, we rebuke that. It's not happening anytime soon.
I will be on radio at 70. I'm Smash at 70.
Yeah, you have done so much for the industry, man, and it's only right that we do this. Let's highlight some of the contributions that you've, given to us. I'll take you back way back. Hot demo action.
Wow.
Listen to this.
K-Smash, I remember you, brother. The Smash Grooves. Brother, you've come a long way. Or we have come a long way. I remember standing outside the ZMBC studios. By the bus station that's right outside the ZMBC studios. We had just come from the Radio 4 Fan Club. And we were chatting outside the bus stop my very first few days of meeting you. And you were talking about the whole demo action. Hot demo action this, hot demo action that. Before I knew it, you had the hot demo action on Radio Phoenix. The first ever radio show to expose Zambian upcoming talent. And you did bring out some talent in Zambia. You exposed a lot. Brother, you kicked down doors for these artists to be recognized. Most of these youngers that are upcoming, the 2000 and everybody, they might not understand what you've done for their industry. But if they don't come and appreciate or want to learn on how the whole industry was unlocked, it's their loss. And that's why today you are a legend, because of the way you carry yourself, the humbleness, your work ethics, brother, the way you interact with people. Today they celebrate you.
Who's that?
I celebrate you today, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you for being a part of my life. This is James, the chosen one. Peace out.
Wow. Awesome, man. That's cool. That's some cool stuff.
Dude,
big up to the man. Big up to James. Yeah.
For me, in my opinion, I think you made Zambian music cool. For me. Just from that show.
Yeah.
The first time I heard you do it, I was like, wait, where is he getting these artists from? But that's K-Smash. You've always just given the younger person an opportunity.
You see,
where does that come from, dude?
Damn, that's took me so way back, You know what happened with Hot Demo Action is that there was a guy who made a demo tape from Chingola. His name was Father. So he was rapping over Biggie Smalls instrumentals and made a jingle for me. And then I said, you know what, if there's this guy who can do that, there must be a lot of younger people doing that. And remember, I was a youngster. I was only 19 as well. So I wanted to give an opportunity to younger people like me, to showcase their talent. You know what I'm saying? At that point, Kalindula was just dying, you know what I mean? And we were listening more to Kwaito and blah 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 blah. And then I went to Chilulemba. He was then acting station manager. He was the station manager then. Then I said, I've got an idea called Hot Demo Action, because I've got this demo and I think there are young people who probably can be sending us demos and I'll be playing their demos. He said, yeah, go ahead. I just made an announcement like on a Wednesday on radio. I said, I'm starting a show called Hot Demo Action. If you're listening to me right now and you've got a demo, you think you can rap or you can sing, please make sure that you've got a demo on Metro tape.
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah. On Metro tape. Dude, by the time it was Friday, that wasn't a Wednesday, I had over 100 demo tapes. CQ can testify to that. He was my housemate then. CQ was even helping me select the demo tapes I should play on Hot Demo Action.
Yeah.
And that's how we discovered guys like George Chiwango.
Yes. Yeah.
And CQ told me there's this guy from Copper Belt, from Dola. It's bad news. There's this, So it was just an idea to showcase and expose young talent and just to have a fresh feel, like the new era then of Zambian music. And just after Hot Demo Action was about 2 years or so, I remember Mr. Folotia asked Mtinta Nzakotone then. She was, I think, marketing A&R.
So here's the thing, right? Last week I had Chi on the show.
Yeah.
Mtinta's name came up.
Yes.
And I said, we need to find Mtinta. We can't let Mtinta go. Mtinta has done so much.
Yeah, Mtinta is around
for the game.
Music,
for the game.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
We need to keep that one close.
Please, you need to bring Mtinta. And then she's going to tell you the story, about the whole Zambia music. She really contributed a lot.
Yeah.
And I had a great working relationship with her at Mondo Music. It really helped me. So Mondo Music came on board. They asked for some demos from Hot Demo Action. Then I graciously gave them.
Yeah.
Then there was the birth of the Rhythm Nation project.
Exactly.
The rest is history.
Another big thing you did, and it's still going on. And again, I'll ask you, I hope you're getting paid royalties for this. Local Rhythms Countdown. Listen to this.
Hey yo, what's up? My name is OJ. As we always say, it's so juicy, baby. OJ the Juice Man. I worked with K-Smash at QFM a long time ago, and all I can say is that he's a very, very good man, humble and down to earth. And I learned a lot from him in terms of radio. He would come to me and say, OJ, radio is supposed to be like this, and the music is supposed to be played like that. Yes, and I used to listen to him on Radio Phoenix, and by the time I used to do the Sunday morning breeze, as well as the Smash Bash, as well as the local rhythms countdown. And K-Smash, is done a lot for Zambian radio. And today on this show, we're giving him his flowers. And K-Smash, all the best, man, and God bless.
Oh, OJ, one of the guys I've worked with was extremely creative, man.
Yeah.
Me and OJ clicked from the fan club and QFM days. We could sit together and just make jingles, and he was damn good competition for me when it comes to slow jams, man.
But he learned that from you.
Yeah, he's excellent. I love his selection. It's amazing.
But Local Rhythms Countdown, brother.
Sure.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the first ever local chart show?
Correct. We never had any chart show, but we needed to have something that would make people compete and come up with some really great music. So what that show did is that it made people start doing great music. We had producers come on board. It just had a spiral effect. You know what I mean?
Do you understand what you have done? The stuff you've created? Do you sit down sometimes and ask yourself, actually, I did that?
I shed tears sometimes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you do understand?
Yeah. Sometimes even when I watch a Zambian music video on the international channels, I just feel like breaking down, like, this is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. When I see Zambian artists performing on a stage and people are screaming and they're happy, I said, this is it.
Yeah.
This is what we wanted.
You're like a proud father. Your son has...
I'm a happy man, but I never did it alone.
Yeah, I know. But today is about you.
Okay, great.
So please take the flowers.
Okay.
Today's about you.
All right, great.
Today's about you.
All right.
Another contribution, another spot where you played so much was QFM.
Yes.
You were there from the beginning, actually.
Yeah.
I want you to hear this, man. And this I really begged for this. I needed this to happen. Listen to this.
Imwe Ovukosi. I had to start off on that note. And I can't believe I'm about to use this name. I've not used it in a long time. What's up, everybody? This is Jade. Just ain't another DJ entertaining. And, I recall a time in my life where I could not walk down a specific stretch of Cairo Road because that's where the radio stations at the time, well, the ones that were happening used to be. And so I would walk down the road and people would just be like, Imwe, because we were the Imwe family, K-Smash and I. And once family with K-Smash, always family with K-Smash. And that really just is a brief stint on his timeline because that's where I showed up, and it's something that's left an indelible print in my life. And I say this to you, K-Smash: to know you is to love you, it's to respect you, it's to get an idea of your incredibly big and generous heart. And I say this because you are a linchpin of music, of radio personalities, of connecting one era to another. That is you, and you best believe it, because you've connected so many of us, you know, from one wave to the next one. You were riding a wave, but you are that person that stopped to take others along with you on the journey. You are that person that created spaces, seats at the table. And I recall, you know, personally being taken by you to meet some of the movers and shakers in the industry at the time, simply because you believed in me long before I could believe in myself. You saw something in me and you felt, listen, we need to get this out of you. You are that person to me, K-Smash, that would literally take me along to events, to spaces, because you would go and say, listen, I work with somebody, I know someone, and I think she can be of value to us in this space or at this event. And so you took me along with you. But I know that there's so many other people that can say exactly that about you, because that is your character, that is your heart. You want everybody to win. You know, you've got this passion to propel the industry to be better. You've got this desire to help people show up as the best versions of themselves. You're not anybody that suppresses talent. You want to enhance it. You want to celebrate it. You want to expose it. And that's the kind of spirit that I believe, you know, has contributed to your evolution, to your longevity, to your relevance. You are still here today. You were there back then and you're still here today. And we are celebrating you and giving you your flowers. I've got nothing but mad love and respect for you, because in you, I had a friend, I had a brother who looked out for me, not just in the studio, but outside of the studio. You set a protective barrier around those that you love and care about. And I'm just so grateful for having had such an incredible experience with you. And it's one that I continue to carry with me. Your voice continues to live in my head. Every time I step into a studio, I remember one or two things about working with you and just the professional that you are. And God bless you, K-Smash. We love you and we celebrate you.
I couldn't even cut anything from that, because everything she was saying was too much. Big shout out to you, Jade.
Thank you so much.
I
don't even know what to say. And she's been doing an amazing job as a woman of God and changing people's lives.
Because you did that for her.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Like, I'm lost for words. Like, I don't know what to say, man. Yeah.
Do you remember you did the same for me? Do you remember International Children's Day of Broadcasting?
You know that
in the same place, Radio Phoenix then. It's now Phoenix FM. Do you remember a kid sitting in front of you and you were like
controlling?
Yes. Do you remember you did the same for me?
Yeah, I do.
And
that one I do. Yeah.
And then I was at
we worked together at QFM.
Yeah, I was at Hon FM.
Oh yes.
And then you are one of the guys who said, "Iwe ulikuti."
Yes, I post you.
Bwera kuno.
And I was so proud of you. Next you were on channel, I was like, that's my guy.
Do you know another person you did that for?
No.
This guy.
You know, I had one of my best friends, Shibwe Piri, there, and he was like, "Oh, so did you go to Q?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just from there right now," and there was no one there. I guess they're out to lunch, so let me introduce you to someone. He goes, "This is Kalumba." I said, "Okay, sharp." And Kalumba's like,
K-Smash. Big shout out to Smash.
Yes. Then Kalumba goes, "Why would you want to join QFM?" I said, "Because they're number one and I should join the best." Then he says, "Well, can you make someone the best? Are you good enough to make someone the best, or you just want to join the best?" I said, so I took that as a challenge, young, full of life, You're like, yeah, help. Can I make someone number one? Of course. Yes, I triple your worth. Put me anywhere, God's green earth, I triple your worth. He's like, great. Then go to the people who are not number one. And at the time, that was Hot FM.
That's cheap.
Yeah.
Do you remember that conversation you had with him?
Yes. I even remember the place. Where was that place?
Kajaka Kunjanji.
Yes. Kansima, Zambian port.
Exactly.
Oh my God, this is. Yeah, man, this is. I don't know.
I'm about to make K-Smash cry, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm trying so hard not to.
That's the man you are, man. We just want you to know that before anything happens, we just need to give you your flowers. But wait, there's still more.
Talking about Kalumba K-Smash, he is an amazing pioneer for radio in Zambia. He's done amazing things. I mean, my fondest memories of him were times when we were all just, trying to make this whole radio thing work, and just his level of dedication towards the craft, and building the K-Smash brand through those times. As young men, a lot of sacrifices that we used to make, but Kalumba was always one of those people that, beyond the different things that we were trying to pull in different directions, the competition that was there before us, he was one guy that always made sure that he looked out for you, as long as you were in the industry, as long as you were a friend. Kalumba just has a giving heart. He's always been that guy. So my fondest memories have always been him checking up on me, maybe from a distance, or when I do run into him, always be like, "Yo, Duke, like, what's happening? Where you at? Where's your mind about this, that, or the third?" And even now in times that we've become men and we've got responsibilities and families, Kalumba is the type of guy to call you and be like, "Hey, there's a job opportunity here. Do you want to check it out? I think you'd be right for the job." Several occasions he's always been that guy that's looked out for me like that. So it's somebody I love very dearly and I respect, and I really appreciate you giving him his flowers today. Kalumba Chikonde, the Smash, we salute you, brother. God bless you. We love you always.
That's the Duke.
Oh, man, amazing, man. T-Ro is my elder brother. I have nothing but love and respect for him. An amazing creative guy, man.
Yeah.
He's I wanted to say something somebody said one day. I won't say it.
You won't say it?
Okay, it's Tony. Tony said he looks forward to a day that me and Tivo will run a radio station.
I think a lot of us are looking forward to that day. I mean, look at how much you've done for people.
The day that me and him will collaborate.
But look at what you've done for the industry, you and Tivo as well. Now imagine if you were given that power now to just fully create talent from scratch.
Let's wait and see. Yeah.
Are you understanding what is going on right now? It's us saying we appreciate.
Yeah, I'm really. I don't know if I'm confused. I'm honored, man. Like, I don't know what to say. Sometimes we overlook these things. You don't know how people feel about you. You don't know the impact that you've created for people. You don't know people look at you in that way.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we focus more on the negative side. We have got these negative voices that speak to us.
Yeah.
Not knowing that there are people that think I've got a good heart. There are people that think I connect people. There are people that think I'm this giving guy. Like, I am so deeply humbled by this appreciation, by the sentiments from colleagues. These are friends. Some of them I haven't seen them in a long time.
Yeah.
But they still hold me dearly, and I really, I'm thankful.
Before I get to my last question, which is your unpopular opinion, there's one more guy that needs to say something. Look at you.
Because I'm curious.
There's one more guy who's like, I need to say something, and I made him. I'm like, dude, you just have to say something.
Okay, great.
Chuma, why would you so? You beat me to it, my ninja. Now, I also wanted to do an interview with K-Smash, and I think the fact that we're thinking on the same frequency is just testament that we need to give this man his flowers. So here's my story. K-Smash, man, what a legend. K-Smash is a brother that I've known for almost 30 years now, and he was an institution. Once he joined Radio Phoenix, once he joined our crew, he just took off, man. He became a favorite of many, many people. He'll remember one incident where he had such a big fan that was somebody that I knew, and they were bugging me like, please, could you have him come over for dinner? So me and K-Smash went to that family home and had dinner, and they were starstruck. So it wasn't even like, I was like he was the main actor, I was the extra. I was the plus one. And even my wife, when we're still dating, she used to tell me, like, why don't you play music like K-Smash? Because he was her favorite radio DJ in terms of the jams that he would play. So he's had great impact in the media space, not only as a radio presenter, but as a TV presenter, and a radio presenter who had purpose. I mean, if you think about things like the local rhythms countdown, those things helped to elevate Zambian music to great heights. My last point is he's super intelligent. People don't sometimes maybe appreciate the fact that he does radio, but he's also studied like crazy. He balances almost two worlds. I don't know if he's still doing that actively, where there's the radio side of him and there's the corporate side of him, and man, he'll continue flying the flag high. The last time that we interacted properly was at the 90s reunion earlier this year, and it was so good to have him champion the Zakaria Chavula tribute, because you know we all from that era, which was special, which was revolutionary, which was also fun, and we were young and free-spirited, and that forever remains part of our legacy and part of our story. So that's that, man. In a nutshell, salute to K-Smash. May your light continue to shine. This is Chilulemba, your quote-unquote brother-in-arms. Peace, bro.
Yeah, man, that's an amazing, man. Chilu, I have nothing but a lot of love and respect for this man. Like, Chilu believed in me when I was a little boy. He was station manager, and every time I threw an idea, he just gave me the space.
Go with it.
To go with it. Whether I make a mistake or not. To get the point. I respect people that will allow you to be you.
Yeah.
To learn, grow, and be at your best. And that's what he was. A true leader, a true visionary guy. And that is why he's a very blessed guy. And it's a blessing to have people like that in my circle. And thank you for the flowers.
You're welcome, buddy.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Just know that a lot of us out here are here because of you.
Thank you, sir.
Without you, we wouldn't be here.
Thank you, my brother.
We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Your unpopular opinion.
Hey, what does it even mean, eh?
Something that's not popular, but it's your opinion.
Boss. Boss. You know, you see, you know what you're forgetting? That people like you and me, I easily quoted. Eh?
It's that's why it's an unpopular opinion. Not everybody's gonna like it, but it's your opinion. You plead the fifth.
There's an opinion. You know, my man, I'll be quoted. This one is a hard one.
That's James the Chosen One in the background, by the way.
Unpopular opinion. My brother. You know, I'm so scared. Unpopular opinion. Okay. Unpopular opinion. DNA tests should be made mandatory.
Thank you. I agree totally. And that's the show, folks. There's more we needed to say, but like King Illa said, we need to start a podcast.
I think before you go, I just want to say thank you to you once again. Like, thanks, Chuma. Thank you for, I don't know, I feel so refreshed. My spirit feels so different right now.
Does that mean you're coming back on radio? Did I do my job? Did I do my job?
I don't want to make an official announcement now.
You're welcome.
Yeah, man. So thank you very much for the flowers. I really do appreciate everything, and I want to continue on the side of mentoring people. I actually do this a lot. The fact that I've been off radio doesn't mean I've been off the media. I do free mentorship for some radio stations when they call me on to speak to their the presenters and their stuff. Yeah. I enjoy doing that. But obviously, I look forward to one or two shows, and see what can happen. And I want to wish you all the best as well. You've done so much as well to represent the Zambian flag. People don't even know you are doing Good Morning Africa on DSTV. Some may not know. People don't know that you're the only Zambian to be a presenter on Channel O. That was massive, man. That's not simple, man.
Thanks to you.
You've done a lot. You are a legend in your own right as well. And I want to salute you. And I want you to continue doing what you do and what you love doing. You've been consistent, and I respect that. You know what I mean? And you're a dude who knows what he wants.
Yeah.
You get the point. And God bless you, man. And yeah, let's make money.
I receive. And that's the show, folks. Coming up, Rich Boy with that Friday Night Mix. We out.
For the culture.